What if the boy who never grew up was far more dangerous than you ever imagined? In The Dark One, Vicious Lost Boys Book 2, Nikki St. Crowe continues her dark, seductive reimagining of Neverland, weaving together fantasy, danger, and forbidden desire into a story that is as brutal as it is beautiful. This audiobook is a haunting exploration of power, obsession, and the intoxicating pull of surrender, perfect for listeners who crave dark fantasy romance with high emotional stakes and unforgettable intensity. The story follows Winnie, a young woman who has been swept into the twisted world of the Lost Boys, where Peter Pan is no hero, but a ruthless, possessive anti-hero. After the events of The Never King, Winnie finds herself caught between fear and desire, her loyalty tested as Peter's darkness deepens. Peter is not the carefree boy of childhood tales. He is commanding, dangerous, and utterly obsessed with Winnie. Their relationship is fraught with tension, sharp banter, and explosive chemistry, as Winnie struggles to reconcile her growing attraction with the terrifying reality of Peter's world. As the Lost Boys' realm grows more perilous, Winnie must navigate alliances, betrayals, and the ever-present threat of enemies who seek to exploit her vulnerability. Peter's possessiveness intensifies, his obsession with Winnie blurring the line between protection and control. Yet beneath the darkness lies a fragile tenderness, moments of vulnerability that reveal the complexity of his character. Winnie, equally conflicted, must decide whether to embrace the dangerous love that consumes her or fight to reclaim her independence. Nikki St. Crowe's writing is bold and evocative, capturing the eerie beauty of Neverland while weaving suspense into every chapter. The audiobook narration enhances the experience, immersing listeners in Winnie's vulnerability, Peter's commanding presence, and the raw intimacy that defines their connection. Supporting characters, the Lost Boys themselves, add depth and menace, reminding listeners that this is not the whimsical Neverland of childhood, but a place where desire and danger intertwine. At its core, The Dark One is about surrender. The surrender to passion, to obsession, and to the terrifying possibility of love in a world built on darkness. Winnie's journey from reluctant captive to willing participant mirrors Peter's evolution from ruthless leader to man consumed by desire, creating a narrative that is both steamy and profoundly emotional. Their romance is messy, passionate, and deeply human, reminding listeners that sometimes the most dangerous love is the one that reveals your truest self. By the time the final chapter closes, listeners are left breathless, captivated by a fantasy that is as seductive as it is unsettling. For fans of dark romance, twisted fairy tales, and Nikki St. Crowe's addictive storytelling, The Dark One is the audiobook you won't want to miss.